Good morning, class 4. Welcome again to your English class. As we have completed poem number 1, today we will start our new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Neha's Alarm Clock. Neha's Alarm Clock. All you have alarm clock at home? Yes. And what is the use of alarm clock? Alarm clock rings early in the morning and wake you up. But you children don't want to wake up early in the morning. So, same story is about a small girl and what had happened to her when her alarm clock wakes her up early in the morning. Now let's start the chapter. Narrator. Ring, ring, ring. Off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face and covering her ears with pillow. Snuggles. Snuggles means when you feel comfortable under blanket, when you don't want to get out from your bed. You want to sleep more and you just roll yourself under the blanket. Under the warm blanket. But she knows she has to get up. She mutters to herself. And what she mutters? Neha. This alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It's so unfair. She doesn't want to get up and she's saying it's unfair to her. Okay? Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. Every child wants to sleep little more early in the morning. So she also wants to sleep more. But alarm clock rings and she has to wake up. I wish this clock would forget its job sometimes. And what she is thinking, sometimes it should happen that this alarm clock forget to do his job. Do his job means the alarm clock does not ring at early in the morning and she has to sleep. Narrator. Something falls. Neha smiles and Neha's wish comes true and her alarm clock falls. Look at this. Neha snuggling under blanket and alarm clock is ringing. Neha. Oh, my clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. She is very happy because her alarm clock falls and it is now unable to work. And she is happy that tomorrow I can get up late. Narrator. Next morning there is no alarm. So Neha sleeps and sleeps. The small chirpy birds which came to the windowsill every morning find Neha still sleeping. But what happened when alarm clock doesn't work? The little birds, those who always come on the windowsill every morning. Windowsill means there is a small gap on the window. Yes, that small gap is called sill, where we used to keep our teacups. Understood? Yes. Or where we used to keep some things near the window. Though that small space is called this small space is called sill, window sill. And when birds finds that Neha is still sleeping, birds, wake up dear, wake up fast. Narrator. Neha gets up with a start. Neha, oh no, if it's not the alarm clock, it's these birds. Why don't they leave me alone? Still, Neha doesn't want to get up and she is very angry with the birds. Why don't these birds leave her alone? Narrator. Even this wish of Neha comes true and Neha wants that bird should not wake her up. So this wish of Neha's also comes true. How? The next morning there is not only no alarm clock, there are no birds either. So no alarm clock and no birds. No one is there to disturb Neha. But there is someone else who does not want her to miss the school bus. Who was that person? Think. So, if you are unable to get up early in the morning, who makes you up? Who makes you up to go to school, and who doesn't want to miss your school bus? Your mother. But who comes to wake Neha? Can you guess who it is? The big bright sun. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. So, who makes her up? A big warm sun, bright warm sun, and see her room. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. Neha. Oh, my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. And she is very upset and she is not feeling good that now the sun has come to wake her up. Why can't he let me be? She again doesn't want that sun make her what? Make her up in the morning. Narrator. Even this wish of Neha's come true. This wish also comes true. Next morning the sun is behind the clouds, so Neha snores till she hears her mother's voice. Neha was snoring. Snoring means when we make a sound while sleeping, that is called snores. And till she hears her mother's voice. Mother, wake up, sleepyhead, you will miss the bus. Neha, oh no, why does mother have to wake me up? Narrator, there is no escape now. Neha gets up and get ready. Can you imagine what happens the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out to her mother, Ma, who woke me up today? So, next day what had happened? Neha gets up herself. Mother didn't wake her up, no sun, no birds, no alarm clock. She wakes her herself. Now, what happened in the story? Mother smiles. Mother, who else? You, of course. Neha, but I was sleeping. How could I? Mother, he just went to her mother and asked her mother, Mother, who wake me up? I was sleeping. Who wake me up? Mother said, you yourself. You, of course, you. Yeah, but I was sleeping. How could I? Mother, now tell me, why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? Neha, I feel hungry. Mother, why do you sleep at 9 every night? Neha, because I feel sleepy. Mother, there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. Neha, oh ho, I better rush now. I don't want to miss the bus. Mother, relax. Today is Sunday. Neha, oh. So children, there is a clock inside our body which tells us when to eat, when to sleep, and when to get up. Okay, so this is the story of Neha's alarm clock. Or you can say this is a story of a girl, Neha, who doesn't want to get up early in the morning. But what happened? First, her alarm clock wakes her up. After that, birds came to her windowsill and wakes her up. And after the birds, sun comes to wake her up. And when these three were absent, she gets herself. How? Because her body clock tells her to get up early in the morning. So now come to the exercise. So this is your exercise given at the back. Now reading is fun, and what you have to do, tick the correct answer. These exercises you have to do in the book. Don't do these exercises in your notebook. Do these exercises in your book. Tick the correct answer. Question 1. What time did Neha's clock ring every morning? Neha's clock. Go through the story. See this. it is in the story given, when this alarm clock always rings at 6. So what time did Neha's clock ring every morning? 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So her clock rings every morning at 6 o'clock. So tick this. Now what did the bird say? Now go through the chapter. Birds. Wake up dear, wake up fast. So what did the bird say to Neha? Sleep on, wake up, go and play. Yes, wake up. So take this. Next, what is inside you that makes you get up at the same time every day? Come to the chapter. So there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. So what is inside you that makes you get up at the same time every day? Our body clock, our eyes, or our feet? So it's our body clock. So take this. Now this next exercise, put the letters in the right order. One has been done for you. These letters are jumbled. These letters are jumbled. You have to unjumble it. Unjumbled means you have to put them in the right place and make a meaningful word. For example, ILESM, it's a SMILE, smile. Now MRALA, what it can be? Yes, so go through the chapter and find out these words. This exercise is your homework. You have to do this in the book, and these exercise is your class, or these exercise your classwork, and you have to do these exercise in your book. So both the exercise, do it in your book, don't do it in your notebook. Thank you children, and do reading practice.